Hello! Hi. I have had no time to prepare because I arrived at home like 20 minutes before stream. So I had to rush, I had to like... I was gonna eat dinner, but I'm like, nah, no time. I'm not gonna eat anything yet. I have chips. I have chips for snack time. I'll eat later, it's fine. I don't have work tomorrow, so I can stay up as long as I want and feed myself. How's work? Ah, it's fine. It's work. It's okay. I don't mind work. Okay, I'll eat. I'll get a chip. Don't worry. I will not show you the chip. Not sponsored. They get no free shoutouts from me. But yes, Armin versus Spelling. Welcome, stream, to what I call barely coherent Armin. I am losing. Oh no. I'm gonna expose Armin here for a second because I got texted like as I was walking home from work, being like, "Hey, are you streaming tonight?" But it was like, okay, hold on, let me get the actual text. What did Armin send me? I'll type it out. I want you guys to figure out what this says.
Congrats on the first speedy clap clap.
Congrats on the first. You know what? I'm so sorry. Thank you, Cappy, for reminding me. I never forget to do that. But I almost did. That's what Armin texted me. You guys want to figure out what that says? You are being called out. Also, yeah, Cappy's in the starting soon screen, only because I don't want to like scam somebody of Cappy like channel point stuff. So if someone wants to text to speech while it's starting soon, they can. So Cappy's, you know, jutting out of the side there. It happens. But yeah. Oh man. Before we actually get to the actual game, which is Tears of the Kingdom, by the way, I haven't mentioned that yet. Real cool. I'm really excited for this game. Incredibly excited, actually. Small talk. No game. Vapt. Yeah. Vapt. I have many names. That is a new one. But yeah. I don't know. The VOD channel's almost caught up. That channel's been out for like what? Like so many months at this point, and I've only now just caught up to my actual like streaming. I think I need to upload like 2 VODs and then this one too after I'm done, and then I'll be completely caught up. Completely caught up, and then I don't have to worry about like uploading so many VODs in a day to catch up. It's gonna be a big thing off my back. But God, it takes a weird amount of work to just upload a stream. A weirdly large amount of work, I have to tell you. But yeah, that's cool. That's fine. So if you have any, if you want any video from the last like, actually, I guess I'll check. What's the first video dated? Like, when did I stream that first VOD? Let's check the channel, shall we? And enjoy some slime wrenching music. All right. The first one, November 10th of last year. So, what is that? This channel's been up for 6 months, just over 6 months, and I'm now just caught up. But if you want, if you want any streams for the last 6 months, they're in there, every single one, almost. I missed a couple in there, here and there. It's fine. My coworker's talking about the new Zelda, and we joked about him playing at work. He didn't show up to work today. I wonder why. Yeah. If I had the foresight to like, or if I like had enough like time to schedule off work for today, I probably would have. But it's fine. I can play anyway. Actually, it's kind of nice that I scheduled for Saturday instead of Friday because my copy did not arrive until today. The game released yesterday, by the way. My copy only arrived today. It's the whole thing. Also, I don't know if you hear like a fan in the background. I have it on the lowest setting possible. It's just really hot, and I have my window open, and I dress in like really warm clothes for the stream. So it's a whole thing. Cow worker. Yeah. Armin didn't even misspell that one. But I do like cow worker. That's nice. I have ice cream sandwich freezer. Woo! I have an ice cream. I did buy. Okay. I may have seen dark chocolate almond butter and immediately bought it today. Because I've said this a few times, but one of my favorite like snacks that's like actually not bad for you is bananas with almond butter on them. You just take banana, you slice it up, you take almond butter, you spread it on each slice. You spread a little bit of butter, almond butter, And that's it. That's a whole snack. It is really, really good. I was taught that, I was introduced to it by my grandma. Like, way long ago. And it's really good, man. It's really good. And not bad for you at all. It's actually not, it's quite good. As long as you don't get, like, almond butter with, like, a lot of sugar in it, but that's up to you. But yeah, this one probably is. I didn't even check the sugar content on this one because I just saw dark chocolate almond butter. I'm like, I need to try this. I also had to buy bananas with that because I didn't have any bananas. So that's going to be a nice snack for me later.
Please let me redeem snack time again. We need almond butter can.
It takes so much. The problem is I would have, but it takes so much setup because like I have to like get the banana, I have to slice it up, I have to scoop out the almond butter and spread it on each and individual slice. I really would have, but I had no time for stream. I didn't want to slow it down. I still haven't got to the game. I'm stalling a lot, but I want to talk about things. Oh my god. Maybe a different day. Maybe next stream I'll give you almond butter banana. Also, I'm gonna look so I can. I think I get clean a bit. Wake up. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Because I was really struggling there. Yeah. No worries, Armin. No worries. I'll eat another chip for you for snack time, but I won't do banana. No banana today. Okay. Besides the pod channel, last stream, if you were there for the brief time I was streaming, pretty awful. My internet was so bad that day that I could not stream physically. I did play the rest of the game with Raven. We played Cuphead for a while. But I had to stop streaming because it couldn't, it was unplayable, pretty much. If I don't come back, floor nap time took over. No! Armin, no! Not the floor! The floor claims another victim. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it turns out, like, for the rest of that day, I was, like, still struggling with internet, and then Ella started streaming for the first time in, like, a long time, and I watched her stream, and she's having no issues. And we have the same internet, by the way, because we live in the same apartment. Hydrate. Do I have water? Right now, I do have water, but I brought a non-branded drink. Non-branded. Very good, though. But yeah, Ella started streaming on the same internet, and she had no problem. Literally 0 issues with stream. So I'm like, okay, what the heck's going on?
I need water too.
Okay. Hold on. I'll try. Is it this direction? Is my stream delayed still? What? Nah, it's not too delayed. Never mind. How about this way? Cappy? Enjoy this. I don't know why I'm watching the stream playback. I can just watch OBS. Hey, Cap, where are you? I don't know how to deal with this. Sip. Okay, good. I don't know, man. This is not the bit that I wanted to do.
Yum.
Thank you. Why did I say thank? You're welcome. That's the word. I know words. I'm fine. But yeah. After Ella started streaming with no issues, I started to get worried. Like, okay, what's wrong with my setup? Like, what did I do? What setting did I change? What cord is, like, broken? Or, like, is my PC finally kicking the bucket? And I just restarted my PC and it was fine. So I could have streamed that day if I just restarted my computer. And that's it. I'm still vaguely upset about that. But it's fine. I still had fun. I played on Raven stream. I had fun enough. But yeah. Good. Good times. Good times. Other than that, we're almost going to eat the game. But I may have splurged. I got the collector's edition for Tears of the Kingdom. So that's a thing. It comes in this cool box. I'm definitely going to fall victim to the thing where I don't get rid of a box for no reason, only because it looks pretty. Because it looks real pretty. Look at this stuff. It's got like a whole like mural, cave painting, whatever you want to call it, on the back. It's like, it's nice and shiny on the front. It's textured, like the letters are textured. You can feel them with your hand. It's really cool. Nothing's in the box. I took it out, by the way, because I had to put the game in to download a day 1 update. But I'm gonna showcase all the stuff I got from the collector's edition, and then we can play the game for stream. Then there's this thing. This is a case that holds many pins. Many pins. I didn't look at this too much because I had no time. Show and tell and back. Yep, show and tell. I'm showing on my collector's edition. By the way, this is like the... Oh,
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
It is. Thank you, Cappy. I also think so, actually. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be. It's like it's not the best collector's edition of any game. It's decent though. I do like it. Also, it's the first collector's edition I think I've bought for any game at all. So it's a big deal for me. I sometimes there's been a few times where I kind of wanted to buy collector's editions of games, but I had no money at the time because this was like way back when I didn't have a job at all. So hot take. I mean, it's fine. I like things come with like like something I could display though, and like I have pins. There's a book, which is kind of displayable, I guess. There's a steel case, which is kind of displayable, but I like figurines, stuff I can like really appreciate, you know, for the long run. But yeah, I don't know what these pins mean, by the way. There might be some of like the beasts. I know there was like beasts. Okay, so by the way, it has been like I last played Breath of the Wild, I think in 2021. Like January of 2021. I checked like whenever Ella streamed because we were talking about Breath of the Wild and stuff on stream. So I checked when my last save was, and it was I think it was January 2021. Yeah. So it's been a bit since I played that game. My knowledge is gonna be a little bit iffy. Yeah. Eerie Goose. Hello, Eerie. How you doing? I hope your stream went well today. I couldn't stop by because, you know, it's kind of at work, but... Mini Jinjin! Hi! Hello. Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone. I'm showing off my collector's edition because I may have splurged and got the collector's edition. The first collector's edition I've bought of any game at all. Interestingly enough. So yeah. I'll show off the stuff. You know, it came in a cool box. There's nothing... It's just a box, but it's really cool, so I'm probably going to keep it for no reason. Just because it's pretty. It's nice. There's pins. It comes in a case. You can go like this. Wow, pins. Look at that. I don't know what they mean. I was going to say they're probably like the main enemies or the beasts of the game. I know there were beasts in Breath of the Wild. Those are like the major enemies besides Ganon. Ganon himself. So yeah. I have this. I think it's an art book. Is this an art book? Oh, it's an art book. All right. This might contain spoilers, but I'll glance through it a little bit. Hey guys, story time. God, this book is freaking huge. Ah. God. How's this? Hold on, closer to the screen. This is hard, man. I haven't touched a book in 7 years. Slight exaggeration. There's a link. You know what? We'll just end it down there. I don't want to go through the whole book or anything, because again, spoilers, and I don't have enough time for this. Look, it's our main boy, Linkus Binkus. And some other stuff. Man, this is a beefy book, I'm not gonna lie. I walked into my room and my puppy was ears up since I'm playing Stream on Blast. Chico! 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 How that? Linkus. Yeah. Also, another box, but it may contain a steel poster. So that's kind of neat. It's not bad. That's all. It's just a poster. It's a steel poster. It has a magnet on the back. You can attach it to walls. It's a thing. I don't actually know if I'm allowed to put stuff on my walls. Cat emo? No! I've been caught. My ruse. Hello, Derp. How's it going? I'm showing off my collector's edition. I would show it off again, but I need to play the game. Why is my music stopped? I just realized. How long is it? Ah, it's because I switched accounts. Heck, God. Alright, we're good. We're fine now. And the last thing I'll show you is a steelbook. It's a steelbook. You put the game in it. What else can I say about it? God dang it. I want to play the game right now. Let me put all my stuff away, make sure I have a clear enough desk so I can flail around or whatever I want to do this stream.
Party, 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 party. I am a fish, so I am so happy we party, party, party.
I am a fish, so I am so I don't know if that's correlation, causation, or correlation, cause and effect. Correlation, causation. I don't know which one that is. It doesn't feel right. I don't know. Whichever one doesn't feel right. I can't say words. I'm too excited. Sorry. All right. I know I just started the music, but goodbye, music. Capture card. Good there. Okay. All right. Now, let's actually do this. I haven't launched this game at all because I don't know if there's going to be a cutscene or something that plays right off the bat. Let's do this. Let's go. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I want to check how many hours I have on... Yeah, I played Breath of the Wild for 130 hours. I speedrun that game in like 2 weeks when I first got it. So, yeah. Ditto. Long story. Basically, I was playing Sword and Shield, and I looked up a video on how to get a really good Ditto to do Pokemon breeding. And I made it, and you have to make a separate account for that, like on your Switch. So I did, and I never. But yeah, that was a whole. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that one. Yeah. I speedrun the heck out of Breath of the Wild. But I didn't really speedrun it. I just binged it like hardcore. Lurk. I hear my cat eating a wrapper, but I can't find him. Panic lurk. I see. I see. I would check when my last day. I think January 2021 is when I last played Breath of the Wild. So. I'm ready to go into another one. Whee! I've not seen any gameplay on this very deliberately. I've seen like 1 or 2 like thumbnails of like streams or videos that like it's like a character that I don't quite know or something, but it's fine. No huge spoilers, so I'm happy. I'm good. I also might stream much longer than usual depending on how much I like the game. Because I just really want to play this game. Isn't this the trailer? They at least put part of this in the trailer, where they go down and see dehydrated Ganon, as they call them. Get that cat.
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker.
I like Zelda's voice. I'm a fan. I want to know how Link loses his arm, because I know he loses it. I've seen the
We've been
trailers.
descending for a while now. These tunnels are deeper than I thought. What could be down here?
Absolute evil, turns out. Yes, I'm aware. I'm familiar with Zelda Princess of Hyrule. Stream echo? Ah, okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. Thank you for telling me. It's all fixed now. I had my desktop audio and my Elgato audio, like, both playing at the same time for stream, so yeah. Oh, that's a low... That is a low sensitivity. Can I change that yet? Options. Sensitivity? High. Not very high. Disable motion controls. Heck no. Swap jump control. I don't know what that means. We'll probably keep the rest as it is. Are there subtitles? I don't see subtitles. I think actually I think it just plays them by default. Okay, it might have to be very high. Sure, let's save. First save. Let's go. Very high. Okay, it doesn't go higher than this. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's okay. I like how also it's like basically your Link at the end of the last game. So you have like you have like all the gear and like a cool sword and you have all your hearts. And only to be reset soon enough, I'm sure. Am I supposed to go forward? Or no, the thing in the wall? I don't know, man. Very high. Very.
People have been falling ill after coming into contact with the gloom drifting through these caverns. Though here it seems almost misty and not concentrated enough to harm us. We'll keep going, with it coming up from beneath Hyrule Castle.
I guess we're just built different. No sickness for me.
We do not know what waits below, so we need to be ready for anything. But I know I'll be okay with you, Link.
That's me.
Let's go solve this mystery.
Hero of Hyrule. I'm the Link. Wow. I don't know how much I should be joking, because this seems like a very cool and serious cutscene. I kind of like it, but I want to do my streamer job. Talk. Hello. I never imagined this was all deep beneath Hyrule Castle. Okay. God, let me just take a moment to appreciate Link's outfit, because I love this thing. I have a very short wish list on, like, cosplays I want to do at some point, like, if I get money or, like, just feel like it. And Link is on there. I think I'd like to cosplay him. That'd be nice. Link! The Master Sword. Yeah, it glows. Something, something, orcs, something, something, Lord of the Rings. It must be sensing something. I know we had reason for concern. Ever since the end of Calamity, the castle has fallen into neglect. But I never could have imagined anything like these tunnels were hiding here. We must be careful as we move deeper. I'm not going to do voice for Zelda, because she has her own voice. I'll do voices for, like, other stuff, I'm sure. Swing sword. Kya! 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 Sorry, anyway. Big salmon. Link, look here. It's a pillar. These are ruins from an ancient civilization. Wait, something is written here. Might these ruins be from the Zonai? You gonna elaborate on that, or am I supposed to know what the Zonai is? By the way, I have no clue about any Zelda lore. I have zero clue. I was actually slightly talking about that on Eerie stream, like last night. These carvings. I'm sure they're Zonai in origin. I've seen designs like this in my studies. The Zonai are said to have lived long ago, in the time of earliest legend. They possessed godlike powers and had a prosperous civilization in the sky. Many history books tell us about the Zonai, but none gives us the full picture. Much is still unknown about them. Thank you, Speedy Nightbot. Thank you, thank you. You're doing great work, I think. I don't know. I'll give you that much. Sure. Is there lore to be a lot? I wouldn't know. I just wouldn't know. Click. One for the for the scrapbook. Is that what the Zonai looked like? They seem so different than us, and such large ears. How did the ruins from a civilization in the sky end up here beneath the castle? It looks like the path ahead goes even deeper. Let's continue, Link. Jack! Zonai like that word? It's interesting. I'm neutral about it. It could be Zonai. I feel like Zonai is more likely, but you know, there's possibilities. Am I about to see the Ganon? And does Ganon have anything to do with the Zonai, or is he just like, ha, I'm evil. I'm gonna bring an ancient civilization back to life because I can. Oh! Yeah, you know the deal. Yeah. Alright.
You're not hurt, are you, Link?
If I was, that'd be a little weird. It was like 3 bats. Like, come on.
Look at these murals.
I do like Zelda's look a lot. It's very nice.
The histories of the royal family include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King.
Weird. I wonder who that could be.
Is it possible? Do these
Maybe it's not
murals
Ganon. I'm just
depict the
assuming it is
same
Ganon.
legend?
Is that the Demon King?
This is similar to the statues we saw earlier. A Zonai. And these figures look like Hylians.
Yeah, highly. I always thought it was Hylians.
This depiction certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens.
Demon King, is that a puppy? I'd be very surprised if it was. but I'm welcome to
It
it.
is said that my ancestors, the first of Hyrule's royal family, were born from a union with gods who had descended from the heavens. These murals tell a similar story, and if they are accurate, then the gods mentioned were the Zonai. They must have forged a relationship with the Hylians of that time, working together to establish the Kingdom of Hyrule.
Whoa!
This figure,
And there's Ganon.
he seems to be stealing something of incredible power from the young kingdom. This all aligns with what I've read during my studies. Oh. And then this. It shows the Demon King. And a fierce battle against him.
Thank you for the lurk, Speedy. Glad to have you here.
If the creature depicted here really does represent the Demon King, then...
Yeah, that's Ganon. I feel like I can tell a Ganon from that.
Oh. Incredible. This mural must be the Great War recorded in the royal histories. This is the imprisoning war, and the events that led up to it. Link! This is a huge discovery.
No, it's getting really weird at the spooky music. I'm glad it stopped. For now.
All right then. Now to use this invention of Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave it behind. It's so easy to record. You point it and click. Oh,
It looks ominously like a switch.
it looks like the rest of the murals are obscured.
Do I have my bombs? Looks pretty bombable to me.
Just what is this place?
She really almost whacked you with the torch.
Maybe we'll find more
She's very
answers
excited,
farther
okay?
ahead.
Very excited. Her studies or
Link.
whatever.
Let's keep moving deeper.
I guess I don't have my bombs. Or I don't want to blow up a mural, which is fair, I guess. I can't tell you. She's excited! The murals down here. Their images support so much of what historians have written about. Oh, that's cool. I'm trying to see if I can throw a bomb. I don't think I can. Yep. I love that little hop. You see anything else? I find myself wondering, how did this area come to be so forgotten? Why was our history left hidden here? Did the royal family in those ancient times want this place and these murals to remain secret and out of sight? I wish I'd do anything at all, Zelda. I am more clueless than you could ever imagine. Hey, can I ask why we're going in deeper into the spookier parts of the, like, ruined civilization thing? 'Cause this is not a good sign. Zelda and Armin really be the same people. Well, hey, Zelda, do you hear that? Do you hear this music? Or is that just me? Am I finally losing it after the like many years I've been alive? Because it's getting worse. It's getting so much worse. Although I do actually kind of like the music in a very like almost morbid way. It's very effective. I like it a lot. Come on. Okay. What is this place? Let's continue, Link, but we must be extremely careful. Alright, you got it. Ugh.
What is that?
Wait, that's the arm I get. Why is it the same arm? Oh, Oh, it's not attached again, and it's just on him. There's a heal. Ah, that's how I lose my arm. It gets corrupted. Oh god, this game's so loud. I'm gonna turn the game down. Hold on.
Link!
Was that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
My arm juice got sucked. My freaking arm, man.
You who carries that fragile sword, a Link.
By the way, Ganon, voiced by Matt Mercer.
Rauru
Very
placed
cool.
his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
Oh, 7 armor sword. You served us well. 100%. Call me paranoid, but this doesn't seem good. Heading up to Lurk Town. Thank you, thank you. I accept the doodle. Have a nice Lurk Armin. Oh god. Don't. That's your weak arm. Don't use that one. She's gonna rip it right off. Yeah, never mind. You're good. Don't worry, Link. Oh god, she's dead. Sorry, it's just really funny to me. Just to be some farmer, just having a day. Like, you know, maybe you like worked really hard that day. Maybe it's like you have to like it's crop. What's it? Oh, there's a word here. Crop. I don't know. You take the crop, like the crops are ready. You're harvesting. It's crop harvesting day. It's like you worked all day and then you just look over. You glance to the right and there's a goddamn castle rising out of the freaking ground. I think it's not moved for like hundreds of years. I will absolutely... No, that's my job. Don't worry, Yuri. You're all good. I appreciate you being here and your commentary. Those poor farmers, yeah. Armor. I gave Cappy this arm in the schedule. Fun fact. That's what his left fin is. I don't know if it was like his right fin technically. I don't know if it was clear enough, but that's what I put it as. Yeah, God, not another 100-year slumber. It's the second time this has happened, at least. Everything I do want to know where this arm comes from, particularly.
Finally, you wake.
Oh, it talks.
I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda. Your wounds were severe. I am relieved to see you escape death. Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
Lurk. Thank you. Weirdly enough, my eyebrows are one of the things that gets complimented the most. Action. I am a fan of the arm, by the way, can confirm. Love this thing. I saw someone make art of this sword, like this broken master sword on Twitter. I didn't know it was an actual thing. The sword that seals the darkness. Its sacred power has been diminished after being ravaged by the gloom beneath Hyrule Castle. How did I put that on my back? How did I do that? Yeah, I know. I'm aware. Oh, okay, I have a strap, I guess. That's fine. Well. I don't need no sword, just half of one. It's not where you're... Alright, fair enough. Slow down there. Too many compliments in a short time frame. Okay. Puzzle, maybe. Platforming, perhaps. Well. Can I even get up there? I feel like that's a no right now. That doesn't look jumpable in the slightest. It's like, can I hang on to that? Can I cling? Hold on, I can do it. Maybe. I still don't know if it's grabbable, but I could try. I remember my dash and jump buttons, so we're good there. God. The problem is it's hard to hit both in quick succession. What if I just choose to drown right here, right now? What is the arm going to do about it? Wait another 100 years for another hero? Maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Actually, this is not worth it in the slightest. All right, see ya. Wahoo. Yup. I don't know what that sound was. Yup. Alright, sure. If you say so. Link cares not for heights. Or cares not about heights, really. My first loot. Ah, pants. Love that for me. Sick. It's not really pants, actually. It's a kilt or a skirt. Alright. That's fine. Ooh, maybe Link cares about heights right now. Never mind. He doesn't care at all. God, this game's pretty. This game's so pretty. I hate to bring it up right now in this beautiful moment, but this is the reason why I hate how Scarlet and Violet runs like it does. Like how it looks bad, it's all pixely, the frames are bad. But anyway, this game's amazing. Look at this stuff. Title drop. Excelsior! Music also? Mwah. Fantastic. Oh, hi, Double. Double's playing Smash Bros. I hope they have fun. Alright, cool. And now we're almost on our own, I assume. Stick. 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 Tree branch! Absolutely. Yes. Mm-hmm. Alright, neat. I have my weapon. I'm ready to fight Ganon. I already want to check for things and, like, look for stuff. 2 stick. What better than 1 stick? 2. Guest room. Sure. Take whatever I can get. There's also a chance I'll be playing this game in between, like, streams and stuff, because it's an open world game. There's lots of stuff to explore. You have to sometimes just collect stuff. Like, I don't want to stream all of it. Plus, it's just nice to enjoy. Can I lock onto you? It's too late for stealth game. I'm sorry to say. Sir? How do I... Ah, there's a button. How do I dodge? Like that? I don't know if I have the rush power thing yet, but... Well, I definitely won't ever do it if I just keep mistiming my dodge. Hey! Alright, I'm just gonna beat him up. You know what? Screw you, man. I come out of 100+ year slumber or something, and I come home to this. This doesn't break, right? If this broke, that'd be really anticlimactic and weird, I would say. Oh, it runs on energy, of course. That is one thing I found weird about, like, the last game, is I think you could actually just straight up break the Master Sword. Fairly sure, at least. Soldier Construct Horn. And a Zonai charge. Uh-huh. Alright, yeah. I need all the sticks I can get, pretty much. Moving on. God, this jump looks so little. It's so funny. I love it so. Burp! Goodbye, bird. Heftier stick. Hello? Who the one of the... Oh, I thought there was birds on top of this thing. It's just white pine cone shaped things. What is up with you? Hello? Hi. You're friendly, weirdly enough. Link, I have waited for you. Princess Zelda left something for you in my care. He's a robot, you know. Ah, the picture taker. This is the Pad. I am told it is an invaluable tool that will provide you with direction. Goose! Hello, Alias. I saw your name pop up before the sound alert, but I decided to wait a little bit. Hi, nice to see you. What's up with you, sir? Pad, Princess Zelda's prized device. It has a variety of features that are essential for adventure. Ah, yes, the map. Find Princess Zelda. Okay. Busy being bored out of my mind. That's what streams are for, Alias. That's why I'm here. Glad to have you. I received it from Princess Zelda. I have now passed it on to you. Log? Oh, okay. Chat log. My records indicate that Princess Zelda is waiting at the location marked on its map. My message has been delivered. Where am I? We stand in the Garden of Time. The Temple of Time is visible from here. It was used in the distant past. Many rites and ceremonies of the kingdom were held there. But no more. Now it is a lonely place. No one visits. Bah. Is this like a waypoint? Like a teleportation thing? Thank you, steward. Howdy. Okay, no, it's not a teleport. It's just a thing you can activate to do stuff. Generally, is what I'm getting at. Okay, alright. This is also definitely one of the like later streams I've ever done, because that's just how my work schedule worked out. Stick! I actually don't know if I've streamed any later than this, like started stream later than this at least. Not sure. Boink. 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 Pick up. Screw whoever's down there. Good luck. It seemed pretty late for a cap stream. Yeah. No, it's because it is. Yeah. I had no other choice because my choices were either stream really freaking early, or stream really late, or not stream at all. And I was not gonna not stream at all because I want to play this game. And really early didn't really seem like an option for me. Just personally, just taste-wise, you know. Throw a weapon. Hold him. Yeah, sure. Hello, you seem to be new here. Do you intend to use that as a weapon against the soldier constructs? Soldier constructs? I'm surprised to be sure, but a welcome one. Yes, that thing. I get references. I know that. Soldier constructs are those of us given strict orders to protect this land. The Zonai who created us directed them to eliminate trespassers. They will consider you a trespasser. You must treat them as a serious threat. I don't know. One of them kind of was... They didn't have a weapon. They were just kind of have a stick. And trust me, I know how to use a stick. They did not. Allow me to offer unsolicited advice. No. No, I'm not... Those are... They don't go together. Allowing someone and also unsolicited, they don't conflate. They do conflate. What is the meaning of conflate? I'm looking up the word conflate. Heck. Conflate. Combine into one. I don't know if it's a word I don't even know if that's the right word to use. Never mind. Those don't go together. I don't know. Anyway, it is crucial to maintain a proper distance and target your opponents. Swinging haphazardly will not yield results. You may practice targeting on me if you want. Oh, but please do not actually attack. You had to freaking say it, man. I must protect myself. Alright, fair enough. Understandable. Lurk. Thank you for the bonk. Tread carefully around any soldier constructs you see. Our creators gave them strict orders to protect this land. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's all. Okay. They will consider you a trespasser in need of elimination. Be careful around them. Yep. Alright. Okay, have I talked to you? I don't think I have. You're also dead. Never mind. Thank you for your heart? Question mark? Like, frog! 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 Give me frog! Hot-footed frog. Nice. Okay. Nothing interesting I can see remotely here? That might be something over there. Thinking that it's steward. Can you use the frog? Can you tell the frog I said hi? Hello, frog. Armin says hi. And then they didn't exactly say that because I didn't spell it completely correctly, but they said about that, so I'll translate for you. Hello? Anyone home? Is this the pot that I threw down here? It might actually be that. Hey! Selling ceramics. Only $2.99 or how, I don't know what the currency is in this game. Is just gold? Oh, that one just breaks. Never mind. It's not the pot that I threw down here because that one broke for sure. No, they use rupees. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Heck. They use rupees. How could I be so ignorant? Heck. Wow, there's really nothing around here. Okay. I guess I guess I am on my own now. Just have to do stuff and eventually go to Zelda. Robot. I was gonna sneak up on him, but I think it's too late. Yep. One stick, two stick, red stick, blue stick. Okay, I can cook here if I had things to actually cook, you know. God, I already want more stamina. Spicy pepper, my favorite. Fun fact. I mean, you might know this. I've said it a few times on stream, I guess. But I actually really like spicy stuff. I love that. Love it. I have a ghost pepper hot sauce in my fridge, which actually doesn't taste good, but it is very spicy. I've got sriracha. I have habanero honey mustard. All of it. Anything I could ever need. I think I'm back where I came from, maybe. Yeah. Alright, let's go north. That is where Zelda is. Supposedly. Allegedly. I got a hot sauce with a combo of, like, all the hottest peppers in it. It is warm. God, one of my favorite hot sauces is legitimately the Diablo sauce from Taco Bell. If I could buy that stuff by the bottle, I would have done that long ago. What? You told me I have too many sticks? There's never too many sticks. More stick. That's the wrong button. I'm almost freaking dead. There you go. All right. Kept curious. Do you have a signature? Just like a signature. Like how I write my name. I have a specific way to write my name whenever I need to sign something. Yes, it's not very good. It's not very like set and like particular. I just kind of do a vague style. It was like $20 for a really small bottle, but one drop is more than enough for my any dish. Send me that link, Alias, or just if you have a link, I guess. I don't know if you bought it physically. What the heck are you? Ah! What a nice bird. I like that bird. Oh, God. Oh, we're speaking in numbers. She's getting robotized. Can I eat some apples? I might need to regain some health here pretty soon. I can. Eat. Eat. I like two. I think I'm full. Yeah. They do deliver? Let me find the link. Yeah. I want to hear it. I'm always up for new sauces. I really am. And if anyone knows where you can buy Diablo sauce, it'd be a crime not to tell me right now. Because I need that in my life. Oh, there's 3! I can do this. I played Elden Ring. Ow, that hurts a lot. I need big weapon. Bigger, better stick. Okay, decent job. Decent one. Pick up. Give me your things. I've ended up back in bed. 07. 07's for Armin. She's gone. She's gone. Let's drop stick. Get a slightly better stick. That's not what I wanted. Hold on. Been DM'd? Nice. I look forward to looking at it. What the heck? What could be up here? What structure awaits me? No energy to do things, unfortunately. I understand that. Why are you so tired, Armand? If you don't mind me asking, I guess. You're 3 hours behind me. Bird. Okay, I didn't see you there. Oh, I can do the flurry rush. What is this button? That's the button. Drop. Also, I can't get into this building. I don't have the necessary power to do so. Okay. Let me eat another apple, probably. Boink. Quit keeling over. A steward! I was like, enemy? Friend? It's friend. It's okay. Toasty sketcher. Did you cook this for me? I roasted that, but it is yours if you want. I don't think you can eat that. Toasty. Oh, God. The thing is, I would legitimately eat just a toasted mushroom. I love mushrooms so much. I don't know, I went to work today, but I wasn't too bad or tiring. I did have a pretty emotional week, so maybe that. I'm not saying you're not valid. I was just curious. I wasn't gonna blame you for anything, but yeah. Oh, I had not noticed before that you were unfamiliar to me. My apologies. Among my tasks is to explain anything that visitors might require knowledge of. You may have questions about this place. Please rest assured that that a construct can answer them. I recall that your question was about roasting food. I roast ingredients by placing them beside the fire. I do not eat. Voice cracks! I do not eat, but I am given to understand. Does that make sense to anyone? It doesn't make sense to me, but that's fine. But I am given to understand that it improves the taste. Our creators roasted ingredients in order to enhance their nutritional value. Do you have ingredients? I invite you to use this fire to roast them. I don't know. I can toast mushrooms. I guess I can do that. But the thing is, apples just heal just as much as toasted mushroom. So I think I'm okay. Why does he toast, though? Why does Robot toast? He said he toasts them and he cannot eat, but why? Is it to tell me? Give me an example, I guess? Maybe. Virtual hugs? Yeah. Look at that. Twins. We do like virtual hugs here. We love that. I can press up and I can get food in immediately. Or this, for some reason. God damn, I'm so excited to get into this game. Like, I like Breath of the Wild so much. It's probably on somewhere in my top favorite games. I don't know where. Maybe the classic top 10. I don't know where, though. The thing is, I have kind of a rough top 10 in my About section with that one, like, plugin or whatever. But it's not in there. I should put it in there. The problem is there's too many games and I can't decide. So, yeah. I don't want to use that yet. Use our last regular normal stick. Oh! A bit rude, don't you think, buddy? Okay, raise shield. Got it. The music changed a little bit, I think. God, the music's so pretty, man! Ah! I like it a lot. I'm already really enjoying this game, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Oop! Arm, what's up with that?
That door will open only to
I'm gonna shut
those
myself up
with
with chips.
sufficient power. I'm sorry. I did not intend to startle you. It was I that spoke to you earlier.
Who the heck?
That arm originally belonged to me.
Oh, Zonai.
I am Hyrule.
Actually, yeah, you look cool, actually. I like you. Oh, that's a cool design. Heck. I have inspiration. I need to draw.
Forgive me for appearing to you in this manner. Unfortunately, I no longer have a physical form.
Ears. Mega ears. I love it so much.
In any case, that arm should allow you to open this door.
Big hair!
It seems to have lost
I love
the
this
power
guy.
to do so. You might be able to restore it, but you would need to enter a place filled with sacred light. Ah, of course. Why not visit the shrines on this island?
I can already see this one guy getting lots of fan
Yes,
art.
I'm sure
Because
they
holy
are
heck.
key.
The closed door. Alrighty. Open adventure log. Uh-huh. Okay. Cool. Cool. Got it. Yeah. I don't have the paraglider. I need it. Is this a safe drop? I don't know if I really have a choice. Yeah, good enough. Rock. Bye. You need to leave. No range attacks from me, bucko. Now I'm the one that does it. Me. Okay, yeah. Sure. It's all coming back to me. These controls make sense to me. Who? Who and where? Do I get to grind on this? Can I slip slide? I guess not. It feels like it's something I'm going to do eventually, and it's going to be really cool. Alright, you down there. I see. Alright, let's go back down. No Beyblading here. God, I actually watched an astounding amount of Beyblade growing up. I feel like I've said this like once, but it's fine. Like before school for like a huge period of time, like that's the exact time slot which Beyblade would be on like almost every morning. So I watched a lot of Beyblade right before I went to school. I remember none of it, but I remember not minding it. And I'm not gonna lie, Beyblade I feel like is a slightly underrated toy. I just like spinny tops. They're amazing in their simplicity. Never watched Beyblade, but I love playing with them. Yeah, they're really good to play with. Favorite Beyblade? I don't know is a thing. I don't think I even have any Beyblades with me right now. They might be like at my dad's house, which is in a different state. But yeah, I don't know. I know I had one that looked cool. I don't think it really performed well for me though, like battle-wise, because there was actually also a period of time in like middle school. Was it middle school? It might have been earlier than middle school. I don't even know. Where we would have like during recess, like almost every time we'd have Beyblade battles like in the playground area. Fun times. And someone traded me with, I don't remember what I traded them, but they traded me like a cool like white one, like white and purple. And it wasn't made out of metal or with that. It was made out of like plastic, which sounds weird, but it looked really neat. It was like molded. Then they came out with Bay wheels, and they sucked. I don't even know what those are. I know they came out with Beyblades at some point that had like men sticking out of the top of them, like the torso of a man sticking out the top. You know, I didn't like that. That's slightly more modern. I don't know when that appeared though. Yeah, I don't know what Bay wheels are. I feel like they tried to innovate something that didn't need innovating. It's just tops. just spinning tops. Ooh, this is neat. Hold on, sorry, the game's happening. Ah, loading screen. Neat. Is this like the equivalent of a shrine? From the last game? Howdy. Oh, I thought you were gonna continue. So you made it here. This is a shrine of light. Long ago, I filled these places with light that purges evil. I believe this light will restore an ability your right arm has lost. Okay, so it's not really a shrine, maybe. It's one of the special ones that gives me powers at the end of it, I guess. I'm assuming. Now then, extend your hand. I don't know if mine is a weird term to use. I don't know if it's my arm, really. Vertical Beyblade. How does that even work? How do you fight with them? If they're just wheels. Do they just... You just have to crash them head first into each other and see which one stays up? Ultra Hand! Grab and move objects, rotate them, and stick them to other objects. Ooh! This is the Ultra Hand ability. It allows you to move objects freely and attach them to other objects. With it, you will be able to build a great number of things. Really, anything you can imagine. Use Ultra Hand and receive the blessing from the shrine. But also apparently a Hello Kitty one exists. I'd buy that one. Heck yeah. I'm down with that. But only specifically that one. From the little understood of them, you did tricks with them and that was really it. Oh, that sucks! That's not the spirit of Beyblades. Beyblade revolution. Beyblade, let her rip. Beyblade, get a grip. Beyblade, let it rip, get a grip. This is it, let it rip. I think that's how the song goes. Something like that. It's been a long time since I've seen that show, but I still remember it a little bit. Chunk. Hello Kitty one is a Beyblade. Well, that's better. It's not a Bay wheel, it's a Beyblade. That's great. Oh, it's not long enough. I need to smack them together. Let's glue them. Hey. How do I... Ah, okay, I see. Interesting. Okay, no, I get how it works. Sorry. I understand now. There we go. Boink. How do I stick you together? Attach. Gloop. Alright, we're in business. Let's do this thing. How much is it, Arvin? Is there a price point on this thing? Is it like exclusive? I feel like it feels like an off-brand thing, I'm not gonna lie, like a third-party thing that people's like, okay, people like Hello Kitty and Beyblades, I think. So let's make one of those. Not officially licensed, but they made it. Or I could be wrong. If it's an actual collab, I want it even more. Can I grind? Wait, do I have to make like a grind? Oh, I have to make one. I have to make a zip line. That's cool. Okay. I'm with the program. Like that. That would be the best. It would be. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. 100%. What do I? Why do I have a ball? Why is there just an orb? Yeah, whatever. Oh, my hook's down there now. Oops. Well, good thing I have 2. No, I actually want that. I didn't mean to do that. Can I? Okay, yeah. You're attached to the wall! Unstick. Yeah. You have to wiggle the stick really fast to unstick things. Alright. Gloop. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'll get better at this ability, I'm sure. It's a bit of a learning curve. Onward, my steed. It's legit? Heck yeah. Amazing. A1 collab. I really want to look this up now. I'll look it up later. I want to see that thing for myself. You have done well to reach this place. Thanks. Oh, there's more. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Orba! Orba! I think in the last game these things were like they could get you to upgrade your health and I think stamina if you got enough of them. Light of Blessing, a crystal that glows with a light that purges ancient evil and purifies it with its radiance. Neat, and full heal. I'll take that, for sure. May the Light of Blessing grant you the strength you seek. Bye-bye. Thank you for the thing. Well, that's cool. I like this. Ah, jump scare. You did very well getting through that shrine, and you've restored an ability. This is wonderful. If you visit and complete 2 more shrines, you should be able to open the door of the Temple of Time. You may want to mark the shrines in the distance with pins, then you'll never lose track of where they are. The Pura Pad offers you a very useful scope. It's quite handy. Okay, no, we're not going to the Temple of Time yet, because we have more stuff to do, I suppose. Press our stick in, place pin. Okay. I saw one. Can I zoom out? This is really zoomed in. Oh, you're up there. God, this is where the sensitivity screws me. Boinkus! What else we got? See anything else from here? I see one over there. Okay, yeah. Okay, it did say 2 more shrines, and I only see 2 right now. Alright, well, we got some journeying to do. Let's go. God, I wish I had paraglider. Yump. I also, like, now that I've, like, uploaded a lot of VODs, I start thinking about, like, what I'm going to use for thumbnails for the VODs. And I can take screenshots like this on the Switch. The problem is, how do I, like, transfer Switch pictures to my computer? I don't know if it's possible for me. I probably don't have a cord for it or whatever. Okay, it all makes sense now. I can do this. I can do this. Goopus. All right, let's go. What do we got over here? I like this mechanic a lot already. This is neat. You can transfer if they're saved on a micro SD card. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, you make a good point. I do think I have something that I can put an SD card into, and I can plug in my computer, like a USB thing. Good point. Good point. So maybe I can take screenshots for that then. I see that they're still at work even now. We originally created the constructs to assist us in our endeavors. All of us were fond of them. I never imagined they would continue to carry out their assigned tasks to this day. The fact that their labor no longer serves any purpose, yet they still perform it still. It is disquieting to me. Disquieting? I don't really hear that word very often. You chopping, buddy? Weapon? No, hold on. I don't need the long stick. I can go without the range. Fix your gaze forward. Face it head on. Pardon me. I was absorbed in my woodcutting. Are you here for woodcutting too? Woodcutting? Maybe I am. Woodcutting is a practice of chopping down trees to create logs. Logs can be combined to assemble platforms. You can also chop them down further to make wood. Lumber has many uses. That is why I come here daily to chop wood. And yet I still find it difficult to chop them down in the intended direction. That is why you must have heard me muttering to myself, fix your gaze forward, face it head on. I apologize. I have been rambling for some time. There is an axe I no longer need over there. It is yours to use if you want to do some woodcutting. Oh my, has it grown so late already? I must have failed to notice the time bell. I will rest for today. Sleepy time. I'm gonna scatter. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here, Armin. Get some sleep, please. You feel like you need it. No harm intended. No offense. Take care, Armin. Take care. Big hug. Big hug and good night. Can I break you? Break. Break. Okay, I don't think I can break you. Unless. Sorry. Nope. Oh, sorry. Axe. Can I chop it down? Aha! There we go. God, I'm strong. One hit. Alright. Ooh, that's a terrifying gap. Well, I mean, it's... never mind. It's still a platform under there, but still. Ah! It's fine. Where the jump button is weirding me out. Can I... hold on. Can I change it a little bit? Where's options? Special controls? Never mind. Can I not change them? I don't think I can... aw, heck. It's gonna be the same. Because I don't think there's any binds here. Yeah. That's the thing that Nintendo does not like to do, is that they don't like you to change your inputs for some reason. They're really not a fan of that. I'm gonna go cry. Don't cry. Just sleep. Sleep. Don't cry. Sleep. Don't cry. Can I get across this gap? Come on! Ah, man. I really don't want to go back. Don't even know if I can go back. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, okay. Well, this is a shame. This is the exact direction of a pin, of a shrine. Oh, I did it. Okay, we're good. No more whining. Is this anything? I can't use this right now. I know there's a rewind power that you can rewind stuff, so this is probably a rewind thing. I didn't know. I really need that, actually. keep accidentally pressing that button. Alright. Pew. Burb. I want to ride the bird. I feel like they're rideable. They should be. Nah, whatever. Okay. Danger. They didn't like the bird. My next batch will also be tasty. Pardon me for not noticing you. I was absorbed in preparing my next meal. You don't eat! I do not recall having seen you before today. I must doubly apologize for my inattentiveness. It is a duty of a construct to field any questions that those such as yourself may have. You may pose these questions to any construct. We will answer them as best we can. I know about okay, yeah, sure. I know enough about cooking. Enough. Bird. Yeah, okay, hold on. Actually, you want to switch weapons, because this is my woodcutting axe. Who the heck? No, that guy's a bow. Get flurry rushed! Poke. Sure, yep, I know. Whatever. None of you. Oh, the frames. The Switch does have its limitations. And this game's a little bigger in scope than Breath of the Wild, so the frames will go a little bit from here to there. I can accept this, because the game looks amazing, and I am enjoying myself. The same could not be said for Scarlet Violet. I'm going to continue dunking on that specific Pokemon game until the end of time, by the way. Because that thing is a little bit of a travesty in more places than in one more place than it should be. I need to shoot you. Right in the eye. Woo! Oh, it was a camp. I didn't even realize. Let's go. Okay, let's get... Why, can I... Yeah, there we go. Let's get the axe out. What do we have here? Oh, nice. Alright, I know you can use, like, I think you could use gems in Breath of the Wild to make really some pretty good headpieces or gear sometimes. Maybe sell them. I don't know, it's been a while. Okay, hold on. It's a map, maybe? Okay, I'm definitely closer to this one, so yeah, let's keep going this way. Oh, it's getting hot in my room. Heck, man. We're getting to that time of the year where it starts getting real freaking hot, man. I don't like it. I like cold way better than hot. Especially because I have a heater, but I don't have air conditioning. It's a bit of an issue. I wanted to jump, actually. Sorry, wrong button. Ah, heck. Fish! Give me. Maybe I should have kept those around. Big. Big club. Stone two-handed axe. Oh, it's an axe? What? Okay, fine. I'll use my melee. It's fine. It's okay. Look at these guys. Choo-choos. They're kind of cute. In a weird way. I don't mind them. Alright, I should have kept those logs around, by the way, because I kind of just instantly destroyed them instead of building something out of them. Alright. Acorn. Okay, you, that's good. I need like 2. Maybe 3. Let's Alter Hand this thing. Oh, the frames. Oof. God. Ugh. The grass. It's messing me up. It's a small bullet, but I think it might do the job. Alright. Oh, wait, I need something to propel it, though, is the thing. It doesn't... Well, actually, I mean, it's a sailboat. Maybe that'll just work. Also, 2 sails. I like my small boat. It's fine. Let's do this thing. Got it. Hold on! Come back here! Thank God. That was almost really bad. Neat. I need some armor, man. I still don't have a shirt. God, I actually really want to look at my art book and like take some inspiration and draw a character from it. I want to do it, not a Zelda self-insert, but I want to do a Zelda character. I want to make my own. Ah! Hold on. This is for chopping, not for fighting. Yeah, the sound design in this game. All the peaceful like the birds chirping and the wind. My favorite stuff. Howdy. Thick stick. Oh, it's Elden Ring all over again. I've become the club lord once more. Alright, need more boat stuff if I really want it, I guess. I don't know why it's here. I don't see any water nearby, besides the one we just crossed. Okay, those guys are fighting over there. I don't need to be in that. Alright, we're finally here. Took me long enough. Turns out travel takes a long time without a paraglider. I know you can get the paraglider in this game, because I literally saw a video from someone I'm subscribed to called How to Get the Paraglider in Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah. It's not much of a spoiler though, you know. I feel like it was fairly obvious. I don't know why they would take it away. Chip. I'm really hungry. I should have eaten dinner, but I had no time, and I just wanted to stream. It's fine. I'll deal with dinner after stream. And now that I think about it, it's probably it's just gonna be a normal 3-hour stream because I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm hungry. But yeah, it'll be a full length stream at least. Okay, so you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. What now? Did we get the jump ability where I get to go through floors? Or the rewind? Or maybe even the bomb. I don't know what that means. What is sword? Fuse. Attach something to an equipped weapon. Oh, it's that thing. I forgot about that one. Yeah. This is the fuse ability. It allows you to fuse something nearby to your weapon or shield, thereby enhancing it. Why not pick up that sword just ahead and then fuse a nearby object to it? Use fuse and receive the blessing from the shrine. That easy, huh? Okay. Cool. I really want to know how wacky this ability gets. Like what weapons, what abominations of weapons you can make. I'm sure you can also really make some weird stuff with Ultra Hand as well. That's gonna be interesting. Fuse rock. Rock. Ah! Link is hyped about this boulder. Oh, the destructive power. Let's go. Chest! Don't think I didn't see you. Fuse is hilarious. It is, yeah. I like it. This game has some goofy power-ups and, like, powers or whatever you want to call them, and I am here for it. What the heck are these? Fire fruit. Fuse attack power. So I can fuse this to weapons or something? Or eat it for a buff, I guess. I think there's something really funny thing about the possibility that you can just take... You can beat up Ganon with a stick with a boulder attached to it. That's amazing. Attach materials to arrows. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I have to attach the fire fruits to arrows. Okay, interesting. Anything here? I should have read that because I don't actually know how to fuse. How do I fuse? I should have read that thing. I don't know why I ignored it. How do I fuse stuff with arrows? Yeah. Wait, oh, I know how to do this. I can drop. Drop bow, hold fuse. Okay, yeah, hold on. Okay, bow. Thing. Hold thing. Add. Okay. Drop. And then fuse. Hold on, I don't have the bow out anymore. Fuse. Why can I... Oh, I need to fuse it to arrows. Do I have to fuse it with arrows? Do I have to drop both of them? What? I forgot this whole thing is like, hey. I read that correctly, right? It wants me to fuse arrows with fruit? Why am I just making stuff up? Heck, man. I've never been so sorry that I didn't read something out of the tutorial. ZR, then hold up a D-pad. Oh, okay, that's a quick drop. Yeah, okay. So you can drop stuff real quick. Interesting. Okay. I can't drop arrows. Hey, can you run that thing by me again, game? Can I get the tutorial like a second time if that's not too much to ask? What do you want me to fruit? Can I just fuse the fruit to my shield? Is that what it wants? All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. I got this. It's fine. It's fine. Fuse. Just fuse it to shield or something. Uh-huh. Alright, I didn't do anything. Is this what you want from me? Is this what you want? Hold on. Oh no, I've messed up big time. Why didn't I read the tutorial? Wait, there's a thing up there. Oh, I do need to fuse it to arrows. Or the bow. I don't know how to fuse it to the bow either. Because if I take this out, or if I drop this, wait, there's a fuse button. Oh, it worked. I figured it out, I guess. Never mind, we got it. We're cool. Hey, yo. Okay, so you just, I didn't mean to do it again, but that's fine. So you just have the fuse power equipped, top left, and then you just press up on the D-pad. That's it. And I did, God, not again. Every time. I pressed B to get out of that without fusing. Okay, we're back. We're good. Sorry. Sorry about my incompetence. It happens. Open sesame. I like how they make doors open and like how that one bridge like made itself. How like there's little stretchy pillars first and then the whole thing comes out. If you know what I'm talking about. You're new. Weird. Oh god, what's happening? You're not allowed to do that! What the heck? Alright, let's just use a stick. Okay, weird. Perfect. I'm amazing at this game. I feel like Elden Ring actually has gotten me to dodge better in games and stuff. Like, legitimately. New bow. We'll take it. Very cool. Captain construct. That's me. But that's me. A little bit more of these. I need to burn these, don't I? Okay. Hold on. Let's. We have a stick out already. Okay, I might actually need to drop it for this one. Bam. Come on. It doesn't really work the first time? Alright, fine. Have I done it? Tell me I've done it. That didn't do it. Okay, fine. What does it want me to do? Do I have to shoot something again? I don't see anything shootable. Oh, I just have to destroy this. What am I even doing? Wow. Finally, okay. This is gonna get a lot of getting used to. Okay. I'm fine. You have done well to reach this place. Heard that one before. It's okay. I should probably stop reading those lines because they're all the same. We're gonna skip it. We're gonna skip that. Alright, alright, alright. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. Uh-huh. I still haven't gotten around to 100% completing Breath of the Wild. I mean, because partially it's because 100% in that game entails you getting every single Korok seed and defeating every single shrine. Which the Korok seed thing, not the most enticing sort of completion option that I would, I'd ever think about. I don't mind the shrines though, because they're fun usually. Link. Hello. I came because there is something I failed to give you. Yeah, you're pretty crap at your job, huh? Then. I don't mean that. Please take it. What? What is that? Energy cell. A gift from a Zonai construct designed to be worn on the belt. It can power Zonai devices. Okay, weird. What I have just given you is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there are no Zonai devices right here. However, I have associates on the other side of that cave system. They can teach you how to use this. Neat, neat, neat. I hope that the energy cell I provided is useful to you. I'm sure it will be, buddy. I didn't mean that stuff about being bad at your job. I don't, you're great. I can smell a chest from a mile away. Alright. Cave system it is, I guess. Let's go through there. It's getting nighttime. Oh, I want to see this. Oh, the sunset. Oh, I love the sunset. Get rid of my bad weapons first. It's the way of the world. Where's his long stick? There it is. God, it does no damage. Bye-bye. Thank you for your stick. Always appreciate it. New mushroom. Stamella. Nutritious mushroom chock full of natural energy. Cook it to release its stamina restoring properties. Oh, Lord! Oh, God, he's freaking screaming. No scream. Inside voice. Aha. Oh my God. He's already stopped. He's already dead. Alright. This one can drop. Like the board guster. You're on fire! Put it away before it burns to death. And we don't really need a stick that much. Alright. Not again. Back. I kind of wanted that piece, actually. I didn't mean that. God damn, that's the wrong button. I am messing with my buttons a lot today. Oh, fish. This fish is staying eerily still. They're lost. Okay, that's a cave system, I think. Yeah, but is there anything over here first? There is a chest. There is a chest. We want to say this might be a situational use thing, so I want to save this one. Could be useful later down the line. Oh, a tree branch with added grip and excellent balance. Equip it and use it as a weapon. Why do some items glow, like, have this, like, chromatic glow to them? It's like, at first I thought it was like maybe a fuse thing, because it's like, this board guster's a fuse thing, these rock hammer, boulder hammer things are fuse things. Is this a fuse thing? No, it is. Never mind. It is a fuse thing. That's why it glows like that. I thought this was just an axe. It's a stick with a rock attached to it. Okay, cool. Good to know. I really want B to be jump, but it's X. It's a top button, which is really weirding me out, man. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Discovery. Seed that's often found in caves or wells. When struck, it will take root and bloom, giving off a faint light. Okay. Neat. I don't know what exact use that has. Maybe do I need lighting somewhere? Hey, friends. Don't think I didn't see you there. Keys. Flint. Okay, strike it. Generate a spark. Fire sort of breaks after one use, but it can create a long-lasting flame. If striking it from. Okay, nice. Nice. Very nice. What is this thing? What is waiting me right now? What fresh horror? Hey? What? You're a frog thing? What's your deal? Hey. You're still alive. What the? Bubble gem? Bubble frogs in caves. They can get like this. I don't know what happened there. That frog is magic. It's big. It can go on ceiling like no issue. Like it can like jump across the ceiling, which is kind of weird and a little physics defying. It can also go small when it wants. A fossilized resin, yeah, sure. Oh, that's fine. Can always make more. Ruby! Shout out to Steven Universe. Although I guess you can just say that about any gem you ever come across. Is Opal someone? Is Opal a gem in Steven Universe? Probably. I don't remember right now though. Let's actually equip this broadsword with a rock. In case our other hammer breaks and we don't have a backup hammer. Cool cave. I enjoyed my time. Oh, shirt! Freaking finally. Some fashion. Nice. I'm looking very, very handsome. Very dapper. Maybe even a little cute. Okay, lots of boat stuff. I can see where this is going already. Hey, you. What's happening here? Is this also your doing? Pep. Wait, hold on. Alright. HYAAAH. The steward constructs were the first to be built. After that, we crafted others suited to different roles. Culinary constructs, maker constructs. You'll find all sorts of them still active in this place. Some became so skilled within their specialties that they surpassed us. We began to learn from them instead. You should take time out to talk to them. They can teach you many things you might not even know. You might not yet know. I'll do just that. HYAAAH, I trust you. I kind of have to trust him. He's my whole right arm. So, you know, I don't have much of a choice here. The rafts are damaged. We are unsure how to proceed. We will reconsider the problem at dawn after resting. The rafts are broken. We are exhausted from trying to fix them. Currently, we are resting from the task. At least the Zonai device is undamaged. Zonai device? Yes, they are special tools that we employ. They are necessities here. I recommend that you learn how to use them. I'm so sorry for my voice today. I can't read. My voice cracks all over the place. Blech. Not a speaking day for me. It just happens like that. Alright. Ask the construct in front of the fan for details. I will return to my rest. I kind of already know how to use this stuff, but I'll do this anyway. The rafts are crossing to the other side of the rafts for crossing to the other side are broken. Transportation is on hold indefinitely. This is ordinarily where we send resources across the river. The only silver lining is that the Zonai devices are undamaged. Well, you know what? Whatever. What are we to do? I'll tell you what you are to do. Nothing. Sit and watch while I do it. Okay, grab you. Sorry, I'm being interrupted. We may have need of these parts. There are more materials near the water available for your use. It is very difficult to rest peacefully when things like this happen. Okay, fine, freaking fine, man. Okay, sure. I'll use this stuff instead. Bam. What bam? You take one of these buckos, and you rotate it real quick. And then... what bam? I'm already getting used to it. I know the controls. Okay, I don't think there's a sail. It's just propellers this time. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we see where it goes. Alright, hold on. I need to rotate. God, it's rotated the wrong way now. I can turn it, that's fine. I have propellers. Can I not climb up? There we are. Okay, how do I activate these? I said I know how to use these, but... there we go. That's good enough. We'll get there. A little diagonally. Thank you, boat. And no thank you to the robots, who didn't want me to use their parts. Hello. Oh, are you going this direction? It is very late to be traveling. This mountain path is especially rugged. You must take your environment into account when traveling. I can't afford to think about this. The world is in danger. Where's Zelda? I developed guidelines for traveling this mountain path. No. Worry not if you are unskilled at starting fires or cooking. I am here to help. I am fine. You worry too much, robot. I want to at least finish this like main tutorial section first, like get all the 3 shrines, go see where if Zelda's in there at all. Probably not. No, who knows? Stick. Thank you. Can I destroy this? I can do a jump attack. Except I need a bigger thing. Hold on. Big slam! I feel so cool. Oh, not you! Anything but you! Yeah, you found me! Huh? You're not Hestu? But you see me? I didn't know someone like you could see children of the forest! Well, if you see Hestu, please return this to him! Correct, Seed. It has a distinct smell. Alright. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too! So you should keep an eye out for while you wander. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright. Cool, how do I get back up? Do I just climb up again? Probably, okay. Alright, back to business. Korak detour is over. You know what? I'm gonna charge attack this stuff. Oh, God, freaking water. Spin! Beyblade! It's Beyblade! Neat, okay. Oh god, there's more. Okay, alright. Flint. Good enough. Oh, it's a captain again. Hydrate, I might just do that. And posture check, I'll do both of those. Hold on. And snack, I'll do all three of those. Are we done? Are we done yet? That is the self-care trio, to be fair. Hold on, let me equip something. You, I guess. Yeah, you. No, pause. Hydrate. Good night, Mini Jin Jin. Have a good sleep. Thank you for stopping by. And for the snacks and hydrate. Oh, man. Bye, Mini Jin Jin. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, I'm low. I should heal, actually. Oh, you need to leave right now. That gust weapon is really gonna kill him. No, it's got a log attached to it. Okay, just use the big weapon. Thanks, not a flurry rush? That's fine. A little rough, but we got there. Not perfect. I ran out of bow space. Boink. Cricket! Hello, friend. Glad to have you in the party. Here we are. I don't know who would use opals for a fusing attack power. That seems way too valuable to do that with. Especially because I think it only provided one fused attack power. He's a bit low for me. Alright, where do I go now? Through there, I guess? Where did he even come from? No, right, down. This is a mountain thing. Do I get to minecart my way through this? Hold that freaking phone. Oh, yes. I'm gonna Indiana Jones the crap out of this. Alright. Let's move! After I do this. Yes, 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 yes. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's fine. I panicked so hard. We're at the end. It's fine, it's fine. This cave is especially dark. You will need a light in order to proceed to the mining site ahead. Do you have any... Yes, I do. What a relief. You would not otherwise be able to see anything as you proceed. Bright bloom seeds grow primarily in caves. There was a time once when they grew here as well. This cave has been mostly picked clean of them. That is because it is especially dark. The seeds were often necessary. My associates often forget to bring bright bloom seeds. I am posted here to provide a reminder. Use them to light your way if you are proceeding ahead. Watch your step. Is this like a fuse thing? Weapon fuse? Let's see. Where is bright bloom? It's not in this section, is it? Can I... Oh, no, can't fuse you, the active one. Alright, fine. Fine, man. Wait. Never mind, I'm just blind. God dang it. Okay. Fuse. Shield, I guess. It's probably fine. Do I have to activate it myself? It's not gonna activate it on its own, is it? Ah, heck. Can I, like, drop my shield and hit it to activate it? Equip. Drop. Bam. Bam. Never mind. This sucks. Okay. Drop that. Hit it. Okay. Okay. It's just it's a stationary. You can't carry it with you, I assume. Fine. No, have it your way, game. Have it your way. Zonite. It's kind of spelled weirdly, but that's probably how it's pronounced. Or Zonite. Zonite? Zonite. Slight difference. I don't know if you need bright bloom seeds. It's, you know, I can see enough. I know where I'm going. This won't kill me at all. Oh, neat. Hold on. No, that's where I came from. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. What are you doing in here? What's your job? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, excuse me. That Zonite is already slated for processing. It would pose difficulties for me if you took it for yourself. Zonite? Oh, are you unfamiliar with it? This is a Zonite I mentioned. It is a unique mineral that can be mined far beneath the land below. There are trace deposits of it on this island as well, but they are limited to this cave. Our society flourished by processing this substance into other materials. Zonite is processed by smelting it in a furnace. It is thereby converted into materials with useful properties. A few such materials will be ready for your review shortly. Wait one moment. Oh, I get a treat. I like this. I try to thief him, and he actually teaches me. Thank you for your patience. I will now explain what sorts of materials the ore can be processed into. Zonite technology is typically powered by zonite charges. These occasionally solidify into a form known as crystallized charges. Converting zonite into other useful materials in this way is called processing. Do I ask? I'll ask. Crystallized charges. Crystallized charges are a solidified form of zonite charges. We mainly use them as raw material in the construction of energy cells. Ah! The robot has voice cracks. Zonite charges are what power zonite devices and constructs. A charge can be consumed to replenish your energy cell. Okay, thank you. Can I nab these? Oh, I can trade them. Do I need them? Do I really need them? I'll take one. Thank you. Alrighty, let's go. Stop it, Link. Get off. Down. Alright, can I infuse this with a rock real quick? Cricket! You get over here, buddy. This cave previously had ample resources. It is gradually yielding less and less. I mean, it's a pretty small cave. I don't know how much resources you get out of this, out of something so small. That is why I require support, but my requests have so far gone unanswered. Have you seen where you are? Like high in the sky? No, I guess that's kind of the normal thing. The civilization do live high in the sky. I must therefore continue to mine without resting. Sorry. I'm just way better at it. My bad. I think the boulder actually added durability to the sword, or at least like refreshed it. Or one of the two, I don't know. Okay, this is a wall. Does not go deeper. This is a minecart station. Excavated resources can be transported from here. Could it be that you have forgotten to bring zonite capsules? You have forgotten yours. Or perhaps you may not even know what I mean. Zonite capsules are a convenient means of carrying portable zonite devices. It is unfortunate that you seem to have none. I will lend you a few spares. Wow. That's cool. Alright. The ones I gave you were fan types. You can deploy them at any time. They will generate wind when struck. Zonite devices are useful and come in many varieties. I always carry several with me for any occasion. Many neglect to keep a healthy supply on hand. I keep watch for such individuals. The spares I gave you were the last ones I carried. Take care not to forget again. Remember that a device cannot be put back in its capsule. Think carefully before you're deploying one from your pouch. I'm so done with talking today, man. I'm so done. Is there a mine cart? If there's a minecart station, I need the mine cart for the station. You're gonna make me go all the way back. Or perhaps drop. Bam. Oh, minecart. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Yoink. Okay. I'm assuming I have to use the fan. There's nothing sitting around. Yeah, okay. Man, those bright blooms give off a lot of light. I probably should have used a few more. But I want to save some, you know, maybe. Alright. You. Take out device. Here we are. All right. Let's go. That's a spooky drop. Good thing that Link does not care about it. I didn't mean... Okay, sorry. We gotta be getting close to the shrine here. Surely. Oh, that's like a boss. It's a boss over there. Okay, interesting. Neat. Is this like a gumball machine? Huh. Device dispenser operation confirmed. On track to meet today's Zonai capsule production target. Oh, do you want to use the device dispenser? I've nearly met my target. You are welcome to use it. Device dispenser. Yes, this is the device dispenser. It produces Zonai capsules by converting certain resources. The resources it accepts are things such as construct horns and Zonai charges. You can process resources that you can hold that you hold by dropping them into the receptacle. It is similar to using a cooking pot. No, I'm fine. What do you want? What particular resources would you want from me? Do you like Zonite, I guess? I can't? Okay. Can I hold it, though? Put in. Okay, there we go. Yeah. What do we got? I'm gotcha gaming. Oh, I just got it back. I will gamble until I get something. I will do it. Do not test me, robot. Is this some elaborate prank? Come on, man. Come on. Big money, no whammies. Sir, you have explaining to do. Hey, what are Zonai capsules? Zonai capsules are portable to Zonai devices in convenient pocket form. The device cannot be put back in its capsule after you have removed it. More capsules are always available at device dispensers. Convert experiment resources. Okay. Do I need to drop something else in it? Because they don't want to. They don't seem to like Zonite. Do you want like a ruby? I have opals actually. I have. Let me drop an amber. You want this? Is it good? Alright, man. I don't know what your deal is. Do you say, like, anything in particular I need to drop in? I don't think they do. I'll check again, though. Oh, construct horns and Zonite. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Construct horns, Zonite charges. Alright, buddy. Alright. You know, my bad. You, in fact, have no explaining to do. I do. Okay, where are my Zonite charges? Alright. Now we'll get something. Thank God. There we go. Holy heck. That's a lot. Portable pot. For cooking food. So many portable pots. Flame emitter. Protection against monster. Okay, that's cool. I want more. I want to see if there's anything else in here. I have a good amount of Zonai charges anyway. More fans are welcome, though. Alright, one more time. Link is so excited all the time. He's having a time of his life. Okay, probably nothing else. Unless it's like a rare item, but yeah, whatever. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Okay, there's a minecart over there. And there's a fan. Okay, cool. But now, Rauru. The time bell that sounds from the Temple of Time rings at a set time each morning and evening. Along with the constructs, we woke to the sound of the bell. When we heard it in the evening, we knew it was time to rest. It also played a part in our traditional ceremonies. In a way, it was this place's beating heart. The sight of the temple and the sound of its bell stir fond memories in me. I'm sorry, man. You're kind of dead. I assume, unless you're just, like, not dead, but, like, ethereal in a weird not dead way. I don't know, man. I suppose we should just go. Did you reach my friend? Who the heck? Hello? Oh, you're a Korok. This is awful. Where's my friend? Huh? You can see me? I'm a Korok, one of the children of the forest. I was traveling with my friend. We got separated. My friend is setting up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, though. I can't move. I feel like I know where this is going. You and me, buddy? We're going on a road trip. That's right. There's a cave over there. God, there's actually a few different directions to go at this point. And I can't go over there yet. Cannot reach that. Although I would like to fight a boss right now. Okay, Ultra Hand. Man, Ultra Hand really kills the frames for a bit. It really does. Chunk. Hey, buddy. Oof. Can I fuse this guy? Get sticked. That's right. Hold on. Hey, you. Take that. Alright, we're going now. You're gonna stay on? This feels kind of dangerous, actually. Alright, that seems good enough, I suppose. Alright, let's go, buddy. You and me, we're friends forever. Whoa! If he falls off right now, I would cry. But also, it'd be kind of funny. Alright, cool. Let's unfuse the guy. That was a little too mean to him. There's my friend. He is here. You good? Reunited at last! Thanks! I'd like to give you something, but here's all I have. You know what? A kind gesture, Korok. I'll take it. Bye! Okay. Oh, buddy. Sure. God, I have so many arrows now. But I like collecting things too much. I will not stop. Alright, we need to go up now. Ooh, okay, weird. It's probably not a minecart. We gotta, like, hang a minecart, maybe? There's a hook, so, you know. Okay, so hook. Like, just plop it on somewhere. There we are. That's good enough, should be fine. I did make the hook a little sideways, but what are you gonna do about it? So just slide it in. Slide the hook right in there. Okay. Well, anything else to collect before I go? Probably not. Boink. Right, I realize the fan's also facing this lane. Okay, that's fine. A little rickety. But, you know, any good roller coaster ride has a little bit of danger, I guess. No! Well. I don't know what happened there. Did I get caught on something? Ooh, my health. Okay. Yeah. You know, this is a perfect... I should use the platform. Wait, I'm over here now? This is a different space. Okay, well, let's do it again. Do I have a hook? No, I just need a minecart for this one, right? Right. Hold on, buddy. I will need to use a fan, though. A fan. Thank you for the 07, by the way. Thank you. It's not a death yet. Technically, we haven't had our first death. But you know what? It's close. It's real close. Now I have two identical minecarts here. I'm gonna send this one back, actually, in case I die again. With another fan. Well, let's take you out. I'll use you for the next excursion. Okay. And then... Go, my steed! Oh, both of them activated. I mean, it's going steadily backwards. Yeah, no, that works. That works as well. That's fine. Okay, hook. I'd make sure to put it on straight this time. That might have been what ruined me. Okay, straight on. And just plop it right in there. Good. This should be fine. Right, game? This should be okay. It's not crooked. Just need to go up. Oop, depth perception. The most inefficient minecart in history goes to minecart. You know, it's fine. It does the job. It's a new invention. Innovation takes attempts. It's a prototype or whatever. Don't get... Yeah, I think we're fine. We're good. We're good. It did just get stuck on the underside because it was crooked a little bit. All right. But hi, cat. Hello, cat. Nice of you to join me. Hello. Weird how we got those letters earlier today, man. I never get anything through the mail. Wink wonk. Alright, you dead? Yeah, they're dead. It's fine. I can loot their corpse. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This feels awfully ambushy, but maybe we're fine. I love the new item jingle. Love that stuff. Have you played this game, Cat? Do you have it yourself? Or are you watching me because you can't play it? That would make sense, actually. I should eat some apples, honestly. Oh, right, it is $90 in Canadian money. I forgot about that part. Right. Yep. It's also like $70 in US money, which is, I hate, because I just want games to remain $60, you know? That'd be cool. Although I do think they said, I think Nintendo released like a statement or whatever that said basically like they only put this game at $70 because it took a long time and a lot of money or whatever to develop. Which, if that's the case, sure, I'll take it, I guess. As long as you don't price every other game at $70. Although, it doesn't even matter for me, because I bought the collector's edition, so I spent more than I should have anyway. Okay, how do I get up? What do I do here? What is going on? Feels like I need a power-up that I don't have yet. It's been 70 and can't... I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, I deal in US money, so I cannot relate. Okay, I can jump down. I guess I have to leave. Alright. Well, there's a cave. More stuff to explore. This is not where it came out, right? No, I came here by minecart. Discovery! Pit Cave, what a name. Ooh, hold on. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's the frog. Oh, you. You get back here, buddy pal. Quit moving around. God, my sensitivity is crazy high. But it has to be high, because if I don't put it this high, then my regular, like, looking around is just terrible. Okay, I don't know. Should I drop down there? Hold on. Hold on. I will not be able to get back up, so I should explore what I can. Okay, I should explore that. Let's go. Let's go. I'll live this probably. No damage. Let's go. I'll take that. Link down. God dang it. He does like climbing rocks. God, he does. No, we're back. All right, neat. Onward. I know I want to get the shrine and finish the stream pretty soon. Yoop. Yoop. Give me hoop. Give me hoop. Now you refuse to hoop. Oh, there's a hoop. Love that. Okay. Oh, not the temperature thing. I forgot about you. Oh, Breath of the Wild, the same thing. Stuff's hard to deal with. Cool. I can build fires to warm myself up. That is possible for me. But it's such a pain. Am I taking damage? I think I am. Hey. Oops, sorry. The soldier constructs and captain constructs are only doing their duty to protect the Garden of Time. At the time, it was sadly necessary to protect our land from invaders. I am terribly sorry for any threat they pose to you now. Nope, better eat some apples before I die. Alright, I'm actually gonna try to run past you, because I have time limit now. I very suddenly need to move. I'm meant to be in this area, right? I'm not meant to have, like, warmer clothing. Oh, God, so many things. I don't have enough stamina to run very well at all. This sucks. How up? How do I get up? My health's going down again. Ow, I hate this. And my frames. Hold on. Where's the thing? You. Warm me. Thank you, stick. Hold on. Okay, fire. God dang it. Skill issue. You don't say those words to me ever again. I swear to God. My skills are fine. I didn't say that. I meant to dodge, and I pressed the sprint button, so I ran right into it faster. First death, right on the board. Okay. Oh, no, man. Okay. Tell me it's like an autosave that's fairly recent. That'd be nice. Because I have not manually saved in forever. Okay, I'm right here. We're good. You need to get away from me right now. Sir, you're stealing my frames. You need to leave. Oh, that kills me. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, I'll dodge that next time for sure. Now that I know that it basically one-shots me, yeah. I'll take this weapon out, actually. Seems decent. I cannot afford to take that damage, really. Okay, no, eat. Okay, time to eat. Oops, God. Do I have a toasted mushroom still? I don't think so. Wait, no. Food, yes. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm going to cook some stuff real quick. Let's grab Eli! Hello, Eli. The stream's been great. I've been enjoying the game. Although I am in the hard part where I'm in a cold biome. So I'm freezing to death. Poor Link's freezing his whole self off. He does not have... Look at his clothes. My man's barely dressed. Okay, take out a device. Okay, yep. Put that. Where did I put where'd the pot go? I'm almost dead. Yeah, I did. You can test him out yourself. Go ahead. Cappy can speak. It's great. Take out device. Okay. Light. Oh, I don't know if it's one of those. Okay, I need warmth. I need warmth. Hold. Cappy? Cappy, you're embarrassing me. God dang it, Cappy. You were working earlier. What the heck? All right, let me take a look at this. He chooses not to work. He's spiting Eli specifically. Hold on. Ah, I get why. Sorry. Hold on. Can I refund those points? How do I refund points again? Oh, heck. Hold on. How how do I refund stuff? I don't even know. You do it in mod menu. I know how to stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Where the heck is mod? I know it exists. Where is it? Manage? No. Manage requests. Hold on. I'm getting somewhere. Never mind. Wait. Sorry, chat. I've never done this before. Okay, yeah. There you go. Points refunded. I got it now. I got it eventually. Don't test Cappy yet. I can do this. Add source. Add... Wait, no, hold on. It's gonna take a little bit of finagling, but I can make this work. I think. You got this? I hope so. Add. Is it web source? Where's web source? Browser source. Existing. That one. Add that. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna test it myself, so nobody wastes points, because I don't want to go. I don't want to refund points again. Cappy! Cappy, please! No! Ah! Oh, no. This might be an off-stream thing I need to fix. Perhaps. I'll try one more thing, just in case. I apologize for feeling an issue. No, you're good. It was working earlier as a thing. It was working just fine. I don't know why it's not working right now. Oh, heck. Copy. Sorry, bear with me, please. Goose! Thank you for splitting the silence. Okay, paste that. Yeah, that's sure, that's fine. No! It's acceptable! Stop it! Everything's fine. Everything's... Bam. Okay. Let's see this time. Cappy, please, I'm begging you. My child. My friend. My one true fish.
Testing bar.
Yes! Oh, thank God. Okay. We're good. He lives. They live. He, she, we live. Oh God, he works. Also, sorry, let's go back to dying in Zelda. Thank you for the lurk, Catcher. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you enjoy your stay for the last 30 or so minutes I go. Okay, Jesus Christ. I need to eat something. I guess peppers are decent sorts of food. Or raw fish. Sorry. I need to eat this, actually. I'd like to stop holding things, actually. Eat. Okay. Hold mushroom. Can I cook sideways? I can't. I'm gonna die again. I'm too stressed for this. I need a fish. Okay, hold on. Okay, now it's lit up. Does it warm me? It doesn't warm me. Cook! Mushrooms, go! Okay, why is it not working now? Cappy, you fickle fish. Eating a fish sack? Look, I'm not a fish. And Cappy's not working, so he's probably sleeping. So we can't see. It's fine. Also, fish eat fish. It's part of his culture. You know, it's a thing. Why does it work for me? Does it only work for me? I swear to God, if it only works for me. He's a cod. I know. Cods can eat other cods. It happens. Okay, you just decided to talk once. I'll refund your points. Hold on, I'm freaking. Manage requests. He spoke once, now he's tired. It is late at night, you know, to be fair. Just saying. Reject. Okay, good. Oh my God. Let's see. If I do the same thing again, is it gonna work once and never again? This is troubleshooting now. Okay. Properties. Bam. Okay. Let's remove that actually. Okay. Let's test it again, shall we? No, nothing. Oh, never mind. Okay. Try it now, chat. Maybe it works for you now.
No.
Hey, he speaks. Okay, finally. Sorry to wake up from your nap, Cappy. Look, we have streams to do. It's your job. It just happens like that. I'm sorry, man. We can go to bed soon. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry, pal. I got you. It just disappears after one use. Oh, that's not even fair. All right. Well, time to go run again. Tell me the cave is warm somehow. It is. Ah.
Father, I am displeased at you eating a fish in front of me.
You were asleep. You didn't see that. That's not canon. Get out of here. Sorry, I was talking to the frog, not Cappy. Please don't leave again, Cappy.
Father, you dare eat my people. You have betrayed me.
Look, man. It's also a video game. I don't know if you can separate reality from, you know, not. Okay, look. I'm sorry. Look, fish eat fish. It happens. It's a circle of life. Do I need to teach you the circle of life, Cappy? Do I need to sit you down and watch The Lion King?
I will take this to my watery grave.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not good to live with regrets or die of regrets, really. Bomb flower. Excuse me? Yay. Okay, buddy. Alright, Cappy. Calm down, okay? I'm playing a game here. I'm playing a really good game. This is what I will spend my points on. That's my whole plan the whole time. I haven't been able to get people to spend their points. They're huge amount of points. So I have to come up and do better things. Like Cappy. What are you? You're terrifying. Okay. Huh.
Father, you mentioned the circle of life, so I will complete it for you. Father, where is my knife?
Okay, hold on. I can't see. I can't hear. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Get slapped. Screw that uvula. Finish it off with a stick. Bop. Okay, that was still spooky. Like stone. A strange round stone from a like. Okay, that's what they're called, I guess. Kick. No, I don't kick. Father, you mentioned the circle of life, so I will complete it for you. Father, where is my knife? You have no knife. You're a fish. Actually, no, you do. You kind of do, because in one of the schedules, when I started playing Bloodborne, I did give Cappy a knife. That is true. So he does canonically have one of those. Every single Cappy I draw in every schedule turns out canon, I guess. I just made all that canon.
Father, give me my knife.
You're not allowed. You got your magic arm. That's this month's thing. You have your magic Zelda arm. Give. You will get no knife, and you will like it. Catcher, I don't know how many points you have. You probably don't have many. Because I feel like we only fairly recently met, you know? You're gonna waste all your points on Cappy.
Father, I do not wish to debate with you. Now where have you hidden my knife?
I am your father, and there is no debate, frankly. You will not get your knife, and that is the end of the story. Buddy pal. Open. Open, you Sarlacc pit. Come on. Open wide. Here comes the airplane.
The Captain Codfish the Third. Why are you up so late, Mr. The Buff Captain Vodfish the Third?
Sorry, now we're on this Cappy. The reason I'm late, the reason I'm up so late is because one, I could, with my work schedule for today, I could only, the only option was to stream late or really early, which I didn't want to do. Plus, I don't work tomorrow, so I can afford to stream late like this. So yeah, that's it. And it's a full-length stream because I'm playing Zelda and I really want to play Zelda for a full-length stream. That's why I'm streaming this late too. It's a bunch of reasons.
Personality change. Now where is my knife?
Oh god, not the cold again. Okay, I might need to cook some stuff before I go out there, man. I do have 18 portable pots, so I think I'm okay there. Ooh, buddy. I need to look up cooking guides, because I don't know what combinations there are, you know, for good food. Tell your mother you love her tomorrow? Technically, I can tell my mother I love her in 7 minutes. That's when midnight strikes. That'll work. Alright. Let's eat a pepper for now. 2 peppers, maybe. And let's just use all of our mushrooms. God, my jaw kind of hurts. It's like tense. Ugh, hate that.
Father, you think hiding my knife will stop me, but I will remember this, Father. Mark my words.
I'll mark your words, alright. And report you to the proper authorities. I'm kidding, I would never do that to Cappy. And Cappy would never stab me, I hope. Then I'll get the monies for shipping. Whee, monies! We do like the monies. We do like that. Cappy, without you don't know Cappy like I do. Please. I made that boy. Again, I keep calling him boy and stuff, but I feel like Cappy's any pronouns, you know? I feel like that's fair.
On another topic, Father, what is Link wearing?
Not much, turns out. He kind of just woke up from like a 100-year nap or so. Maybe about that much. Who knows really how long. But it's all he got. It's all he got, man. Although it is kind of a style. It slaps, as the kids may say. I spent enough hours on Cappy. Too many hours. You did. The reason Eli has the artist tag is because they made Cappy. Well, I made Cappy. They made this Cappy. This artistic rendition. Do I need to use these things? These logs? These weirdly placed logs? Can I fly? I don't know if I can. I'm wasting time. I only have so much food. Get back here! I should have snuck up on that. Cappy was much fun to vibe with. Yeah. Kinsey did stream with me twice, and they had Cappy. Oh, the text speech was not working for them. Gotta eat. Hold on. Don't want to die. What the heck do I do here? Have I just made my way up? I can just climb, can't I? I'm just gonna climb. Okay. It's fine. Oh my god, I'm not even in the right place. I don't even know where the shrine is right now. And I'm running out of weapons, kind of. Ooh, yeah, I need to dodge those. Almost dodged it, almost. MATTS and PNG Tuber. Oh, yeah. I still use it sometimes. Whenever I don't want to feel like don't want to do a face cam. Yeah. I did that like a week or two ago, actually. Well, let's try that again, I guess. I never feel like a face cam. Also fair. Okay, do I really want to bother? I should probably try to go to the shrine, shouldn't I? But how?
Justice, I was controlling them.
I'm stuck! The shrine's right over there, literally right there, and I can't climb any of this heckin' goddamn ice. Guys, I don't know where to go. This might be an off-stream thing. I might have to end stream and then try to look up where the heck to go afterwards. This is as far as I can zoom in. I think I'm just on the wrong side. Justice, I was controlling them. Now, the fun part is I have a blue hair, but my art is all red hair. You trickster. You deceiver. How do I get up there? This feels weird to have to look this up, but, like, I don't even know. And I'm gonna die to the cold, like, 7 times over. Bamboozled. Positively hoodwinked. Alright. Back in the warm cave. Warm cave. Like, how do I don't even... Goose! How do you... I don't even... What do I... Hoodwinked? Weird movie? I don't remember that movie very well. Is that the one with Red Riding Hood? And it was like a... It's another one of those takes on, like, the fairy tale stuff. It's like kind of an action heist movie, maybe? It's been a long time. I feel like I'm still going the wrong way is the problem. Guys, I feel stupid at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. Because there's no other thing to do. Like, this, I have to get the shrine to continue the story. So I have to get to the shrine somehow. It's possible, in a way. Right? Unless there's some other shrine I need to do first, but... I don't know. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by, Catru. I'm gonna end stream pretty soon anyway. It's okay. It's been nice having you. I hope you enjoyed using Cappy a little bit. It is nice. I actually am very glad about having the text-to-speech working, because I wanted that for so long at this point. So very long. God, okay. Let's go back out here again. Can I... I'm gonna cheese this. Surely I can climb up this tree. Get some height. Let's eat.
Father, I promise you, I will remember your crimes.
I've done no crimes. Nothing's been proven in the court of law. No one can prove how that orphanage burned down. Too much? Maybe too much? Okay. This is better, I think. I can't get up there. Oh, I'm here. Never mind. The shrine is right behind me. We're good. Okay. See you later, cat. See you later. See you later. I'll see you again at some point, I'm sure, in your stream or mine. I don't actually fully know when I'm going to stream next. I'm at least streaming Tuesday. Am I streaming earlier than that? I haven't really planned out my schedule well enough right now. Yeah, get in. Sorry. Got distracted. All right. So you made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. Okay. We're gonna complete the shrine and then head out, I think. Move upward through solid material and emerge on top of it. This is the Ascend ability. It lets you travel through what's directly above you, to ascend through it and to emerge on top of it. You'll find it quite useful in all sorts of places and situations. Use Ascend and receive the blessing from the shrine. Bye. He disappears so like abruptly. Just gonna... Okay, this should be fun. Warp. Squeeze my way through. Can I go all the way through this? Is there like a limit here? No, we're good there. There's like a... Oh, there's a chest down there. That's why that one's there. Hold on, sorry. I'll be back. Let's go next. Cool, I guess. Can I climb? Nah. Let's use the axe. I don't need that bow. Oh, what the heck? That's rude. I want secrets. And ascend! I get it, I get it, I get it. Yeah, this is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's a kind of a creative little power up here. I enjoy. All right, easy enough. Oh god, that was a short shrine. I feel like I should go to Zelda, and that's where we end. That was my original plan. We'll do it, we'll do it. We'll skip that one. We've seen that before. Thank you. Okay, it's cold. Now we need to start running again. Nope, never mind. Take our time. I see you restored some power to that new arm of yours. The door into the Temple of Time should now open for you. Oh, okay, thank you. I figured. I appreciate it. Alright. I'd explore that place, but I don't have the health or time to do this. Flint drop. Bam. Okay, a little bit of heat. A resting place. Oh, yes. It gives me some. This is gonna put me over the edge. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so happy right now. I can live in the cold. Oh, what is this for? I wonder. Raru? The Zonai devices were the pinnacle of our technology. We built an advanced civilization with them, and flourished for many, many years. If you can master the use of the Zonai devices, your quest will be much easier. So, how does it work? Is this just like a... Do I hop on and hope? Okay, can't hit it. It's not really what you do, I guess. Do I need a fan? Can I stick a fan on underneath it? Maybe. Perhaps. Let's try it. We're gonna rotate you. I guess. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'll use a fan for this. For science! If you will. Boink. Hey. Okay, that was a bit dangerous. Yeah, okay, I need to activate the fan. I was right. I just didn't really actually pull it off. I didn't realize it would like move forward by itself. But yeah. Hello. My pants back on. Boink. Okay. Okay, surely this is gonna work. I can't really think of like how else to use the fan. I don't think you put it like behind it. It's like a jet engine. It needs to stay aloft. It needs some upward thrust. Okay, it activated early. It's going backwards now. Hold on. Now. Is this working? This doesn't feel like it's working. How do I use that? Surely I don't just hang on to it for dear life. Okay, hold on. Do I attach two together? I can do that. I don't freaking know. This one's kind of waiting. A little? Like, what do I... am confused. I probably need a fan, right? Because they give you a dispenser up there. explicitly be like, okay, if you don't have a thing to use, you can come here and buy some things to use. So I'm assuming it's like, okay, if you don't have a fan, come here and get a fan, right? You know. Can you tell me how to do? My maintenance duties are complete for today. It has been another cycle with no visitors. Hello, and visitor. Oh, this is a rarity. It is unusual for me to receive visitors here. I assume you will require Zonai devices to ascend the mountain. I don't need to ask about a device dispenser. Okay, let's see if it dispenses anything new, I guess. Yeah, okay. Oh, wing! Okay, well, that doesn't really help us. It's just one of those devices again. How does one use this? I actually don't know. I guess I can try to stick a fan on behind it. Like, I'm running out of ideas here, honestly. This probably won't help, but what am I gonna do? Let's go. Again, for science. Nope. Okay, I missed. Okay, that's exactly what you do. Well, there goes my fan. Gotta use another one. It went faster that time. I think it went faster because, like, when I place a fan underneath it, it kind of, like, drags along. Okay, hold on. Don't put it on yet. The fan thing on the back doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but whatever. What am I going to do? Okay, I can't drag it while I'm on it, turns out. Put it way back here so I can get on it. Okay, freaking finally. We're good. I'm smart enough for this. I'm running out of battery here. It's getting a little scary. I'm running. You gotta get over the lake. Please. Okay, just gonna stay on. Okay, Moth. I lived. Perfect. Perfectly calculated. My God. Hey, what are you doing up here? We find ourselves in a sea of clouds. Interesting. That would mean we are at quite an altitude. As you heard from the steward construct, this land is the Garden of Time, site of the kingdom's rites and ceremonies. Though in my day, it was on the surface. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, don't want to drown, either. That would not be nice. God, what have I gotten myself into? Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there, chat. Almost down the stream. Oh, it's bing bonging. Okay, I'll eat my mushroom. My last mushroom skewer. Heal to full health. Alright, I can finally open. Now, is Zelda truly in here? Anyone want to place any bets? Because I feel like she isn't. But it'd be nice Twitch to actually, like, you know, be, like, in contact with Zelda the whole game. Because, like, Breath of the Wild, you were in contact with Zelda, kind of. but over like a long distance, and it's because she was like trapped by Ganon and also fending him off the whole game. So you couldn't really talk to her unless it was through flashbacks. So I want like an active Zelda in this game. I want an active one. That'd be cool. But I don't think that's the game. What the game's gonna do. The closed door. Got it. Alrighty. Ooh, this thing. Pretty. Yeah. Zelda! It's you! What are you doing here? You want to explain this for me? I think this is also in a trailer, this hand grasp. Interesting. God, it feels so goofy to just have a big sword with a rock on it in this cutscene. I would have switched weapons. Neat. I have no clue what's going on, but I like it. Link is distraught. Okay, huh. Recall! Ah, that's how we get the power. You're still streaming, bestie? I'm not going back. Just want to say, I'm ending really soon. Armin, don't worry. Really soon. Take care. Thank you, Armin. Have a good night. Have a good night. Get some sleepies. Ah, recall. The ability to reverse the movement of an object through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. What you just saw, it's a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was sort of a sort of echo, one that reflects her sheer will. She has a lot of will. I'll stick around then? Alright, cool. Nice. I was gonna wait until I finish all the shrines and got to Zelda, and then I'll end. So whatever, like, after I get through this little area, whatever waits me, I'll end after that. That you've now been given this ability, no doubt it will prove important. Yeah, also can't speak. I need to eat and go to bed. Ugh. What are your thoughts on the game so far? I'm not like really loud right now because it's like it's the boring kind of tutorial part. Not boring, but you know what I mean. But I can't wait till we get to like the actual like meat of the game, you know. Because right now it's a lot of you don't have all your like tools to explore and stuff. You have to like go to specific places. You can't explore as you see fit. There's very set objectives here. Snack time. Hydrate. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. It's fine. I'll eat dinner. I'll eat a late night dinner. It's okay. I will get my fill. Okay. Do I reverse YouTube? Oh, okay. No, I get it. Never mind. Sorry. Up. And I'll snack that. Hold on. Oh god. Yeah, it's a great game. I do like this game a lot so far. The visuals, the music. It's like the same. It's the same type of gameplay like Breath of the Wild had. You know, you get weapons, you break weapons, you lock on, you try to dodge, you get flurry rushes. The combat's not bad. I don't mind. I just want to see what the game has to offer more than this, because I am excited for that, for sure. Now let me not fail this jump. Thank you very much. Oh, it's this shrine. This is where you usually upgrade yourself in the last game, Breath of the Wild. I remember a little bit more from Breath of the Wild than I thought I did. The goddess statue smiles upon you. Oh, thank you? Is that it? Really? Fair enough. Warm up his arms. Do I have to have more hearts than 3? Oh, you... The door stands as a test of your own overall vitality. Ah, God. Oh, no. You remain in a weakened state. You're not yet strong enough to open it. But there is one more shrine in this island. There you can get another blessing. Okay, so then I can upgrade myself with the statue. Heading out, nightcap. I'm ending like right now, by the way. Because I thought I could just get through this door and continue the game. Now, but it's like, no, you gotta get to another shrine. Okay, I'll do it next stream. If you add that to the other blessings you received at the shrines and offer them all to the goddess, you might just find your way forward after all. Let me see the pure pad. The pure pad lets you travel to certain places instantly. Oh, quick travel. Now, see all the blue marks on your map? You can travel instantly to any of them. I'd suggest the one at the bottom of your map. Use the travel function to reach that area quickly. You'll find the last one of the island shrines around there somewhere. Neat. I feel like that wouldn't take too long, but I gotta end stream. I gotta. Alright, let's do a save. Okay. Alright, Chad. Okay. It's about time I leave. Oh man, it's been a great stream. I'm so excited to continue this game. Okay, well, good night, chat. Good night, stream. Good night, Armin. Good night, Eli. Good night. Love having you here. You're great. Goodbye. Good night. Everyone get good sleepies, please. I'm going to try as well. Yeah. But I cannot wait to continue this game. I don't know if I'm going to continue this game on next Saturday. It might be like around Saturday. I'll release a schedule tomorrow. Don't worry. You'll see. But yeah. Other than that, I think the next stream is going to be Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to stream earlier than that. But again, schedule's going to release tomorrow. Or technically today, but semantics, whatever. Oh yeah, I saw that on Discord and I realized it was me in the pic. You're so sweet. Oh, you were the I didn't notice. Yeah, the bakery. Oh, that's nice. That's neat. I like having a bakery that I had no previous awareness of. That's nice. Feels good. I do like baking though. It's canon. Yeah, but that's it. We'll be streaming on Tuesday. Tuesday, by the way, is We Were Here Together with Kinsey. As a little teaser, I guess, for you guys. Alright, you should check it out sometime. I should. I need to log on to more servers more often. I don't have anyone to raid, by the way, so we're just gonna stream here. Yeah, I should attend some servers I'm in. I should. Everybody got to catch up the last bit? Yep. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. I'll see you Tuesday. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye.